I've been thinking, one should think at least 3 times a day, deeply preferentially. There's been a lot of talk about Elon Musk. First of all, they say that Elon Musk he's the official president because he's doing a whole lot of talking and this and that and the third. But the man he did a gesture, an awkward gesture, a goofy gesture. I guess is what's being purported by the ADL and other people. People assumed it, justifiably assumed it to be the Heil Hitler symbol. I assumed it to be so the fuck what? I mean, I don't get it. Black people, I'm talking. I be talking to black bro. Fuck it. I be talking. Look, my niggas, man, really. I mean, Elon Musk is a trolligarch, a troll oligarch. The president is a trolligarch, meaning half troll, half oligarch. Biden came out and was leaving office talking about we should fear a rise of an oligarchy controlling power. Man, where you see now for real? Where has he been the past hundreds and hundreds? I mean, it's always been an oligarchical American Republic. And I think that's the way the good proper Englishman would refer to an oligarchical American Republic, Democratic Republic. I don't even know if all that stuff what that stuff means altogether. But Elon, he threw up his hand, man, and people was like, and Joe Biden. Joe Biden, nobody says nothing about but Joe Biden, he pardoned these people. He pardoned all them January 6th people. So what? I mean, them people been in jail. Imagine going to prison for trespass. You may not have tore nothing up in the building. You were just inside the building. But since they got you, since they had you a screenshot of you being up in there, you trespassing, and the Capitol is presumed so holy and elitist that they have to have the most severe punishment. Really? I thought that was the people's house. What happened to these buildings supposedly belonging to the people? That's my understanding. I mean, what are we paying? What are we paying the IRS taxes for, people? I just need to understand it, because it seems as if after a while, even after folks was telling us you need to take civics, you have understanding, you're politically ignorant. It seems like even after all this time, you folks would take a simple civics class, just a couple of simple civics lessons. Like, okay, well, he DEI'd, Martin Luther King. How dare you all disrespect Martin Luther King? And after all, he practically sacrificed his life. So little white boys, little black girls, and little black boys, and little black girls could come together and congregate and sip from the same water fountain and eat from the same lunch counter. And it didn't propel the nigga economically, no way, shape, or form. The man had to say, "Oh, I messed up." Even though I went on the road and gave all these glorious speeches, I had a ball while I was on the road with all them women I was messing around with. I'm gonna say this about you, because people, and it's justifiably so. The aspiration for a black man, is to have a wife with the spirit of Coretta Scott King. But when you ask for that, man, you still got to have, I guess, a spirit, a personality, a worthiness. Man, how am I parking my car? A worthiness. To be considered worthy to be considered a viable bait for a Coretta Scott King. Push your buttons and shit. They didn't put a stop sign, like right. Like, you know, I guess people was rushing in here and shit. They put a stop sign like right in the middle, like right here where you turn into right here. So okay, buddy, come on in. I ain't about to bang myself against this post back here. So it made my turn awkward. But yeah, I'm just really concerned about you folks, man. I really am. You can't civics, two basic rules of civics, man. I mean, in regards to the passage of laws and the overturning of laws, it has to go against through a process. They say that the man was going to be a dictator, but the way that the government, this democratic, the oligarchical democratic republic is set up, is that there has to be a process. There has to be a voting process, and things have to go through that process. DEI, I don't even know. I really didn't necessarily know the definition of what DEI was until like last year. And then when I try to do a little further studying on it, it was like it wasn't necessarily talking about black folks. You know, I mean, because in my mind, if it ain't about black people, I don't care, man. If it ain't about nigga folks, I don't care. He made the statement, colorblind and based on merit. Now, my issue with colorblind has always been, why you got to be blind to the color? Why would you be ashamed? Why do you have to be blind to my color? Am I supposed to be blind to your color, or his color, or they color? Colorblind is an oxymoron. You know, it doesn't do anything to pacify or somehow cajole or make somebody feel that you may be less racist or not racist at all because you say that you're colorblind. That means you're fighting something. That means you have to ignore my color, because if you focus on my color, then you have to come to some type sort of what they call this shit, bias, not cultural bias, something. It's something. I can't think of what the exact term is, but it's a type of bias. Ain't no need for people to come. I mean, I'm saying this. Ain't no need for people. First of all, Elon Musk is not your president. Elon Musk is just an individual who just so happened, to be, I guess, in regards to like a certain form of the culture. I guess actually in the Twitter culture, somebody of importance. And, I mean, of course, he's a scientist. When they had the tragedy in North Carolina, he was able to make sure that people had communications by Starlink or whatever that is he got. But Elon Musk, he throwing up the Hail Hitler. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, okay, it's not necessarily something I even seen when Biden got in, or even before Trump. I mean, I'm saying before Trump, like when it was Obama or whomever else. Whenever that president came into office, it wasn't immediate. It seems like the media has to find some opposition, have to play ops. I don't get that part. January 6th, why you talking about the reason why he pardoning them people? Why y'all act? Why did Kind Master Biden pardon Dr. Fauci? Ain't nobody want to ask that shit. Y'all done took them shots and all that shit, but y'all don't want to ask why Kind Master Biden had to make sure he personally issued a pardon for Dr. Fauci. The same Dr. Fauci who got up in front of Congress and lied and said he didn't know anything about gain of function research, knew very well he knew about gain of function research, and it also contributed contributed resources to Wuhan, China, in order to research gain of function, whatever. I gotta put that on when I get in here. But I don't know, man. Y'all, like I said, put the blame on me, Trump one. Even though my state is Democratic, and even though Cook County turned purple because they're sick of our local Democratic Party politicians, our black representation, you know, that wants to give away money to immigrants, the legal immigrants, as opposed to helping his citizens, like he promised. Y'all niggas kill me, boy. But yeah, man. The sky's falling. Yeah, you cry. Don't come crying over here. If you gonna come over here crying, I'm gonna make you leave wailing. And don't take it personally. Don't get too mad at me. You know, it is what it is. I don't care about shit else primarily except me and my kind. All that shit y'all watch on TV and make part of y'all argumental conversation, it don't matter to me because I know the media playing on y'all. The media plans to continue playing on y'all. The media over in England had to pay the motherfucking prince an eight-figure settlement because of the shit they talk. But hey, man, it is what it is. Peace and love to you all. I'll holler at you in the morning. I want to take a couple more puffs from my cigarette, and then I'll head on into to proceed with my function. Peace and love.